All right, so welcome to Wig Making 101. This is master course number 8, and this is done live on YouTube because it's just the easiest way. I like teaching this way instead of recording and then having to sit and edit. It can get kind of time consuming, and I do my best work when I'm just shooting straight from the hip because I've done it already. So this is master course number 8, and tomorrow is going to be the part 1 live to making custom wig caps. So there will already be videos on how to make a full lace wig cap that can be used with ventilating or with adding wefts and just ventilating the front. So those videos will be here on the site. And then I'm going to show you guys what tools you will need for this particular cap. So let me show you the caps that you're actually going to be making, and then I'm going to show you what tools you will need that are inexpensive that you can use for right now. So I first want to make mention that you can find these type of wig caps on Amazon.com. So I'll make sure I put a link down below for it. But these are the caps that you are going to be learning how to make. I'm going to be doing them live. And these caps have the plastic like film on it. And these caps we see most common when we go to a beauty supply store or a wig store and we purchase a wig, whether it's synthetic or half human hair wig. You'll notice that the inside of the wig, there is no plastic there. There is no netting there. It's just these elastic little strips, lace strips that are there that is holding the wefts together. This is the type of cap that they use to construct those wigs. You are going to learn how to actually construct these type of caps. So they're virtually the same. If you notice, the only difference with these caps is that the side pieces, this one has the netting on it and this one does not. It only has the strips on there. But both have the plastic to keep the lines of the strips in place. They both have the lace top, which you can pick whatever type of fabric works best for you if you're trying to brand this. And they also have the back pieces here, which are called our nape cap, not nape cap, but our nape strip. And we use those to use the elastic bands to actually apply these onto there so it can make the wig a little bit tighter. And then both wigs have what we call ear tabs. Ear tabs can look quite different depending on the type of wig, but they usually have like this little metal piece that you can find at a fabric store that you would use for beading or making jewelry. You actually can find these kind of like things at a fabric store. So these are the ear tabs that are on both caps. But you're going to learn how to make these caps, and I'm going to show you the basic steps on, creating them with the mesh, which you see the lace netting on the side, and without. So part 1 will be, I'm not sure which part 1 will be, but you'll see it. We'll be doing both caps. So let me show you guys what tools you will need to actually make these caps. So I'm gonna turn my screen around. Sorry guys, I have to turn my screen this way. There we go. So these are the tools that you're going to need to make these types of caps. So I'm going to be using which is called tulle lace. This is tulle lace that you can find at a fabric store. You can also go to a beauty supply store and find weave netting as well. So I picked black. I'm going to use it for the top piece as well as for the side piece that is happening on this particular type of cap. So you can choose to purchase lace fabric. You can choose to pick a totally different fabric, different color if you're trying to brand your caps. But I'm going to be using this just for the sake of learning how to actually make a full, cap in this style. And then you're going to need what we call elastic. This is braided elastic, and it's at 1/2 inch. So it's about 0.5 inches. So that's a 1/2 inch braided elastic. This was about $3 for this. You can get them in different packets, but you'll need a 1/2 inch. That's the whole point. You also will notice that it's 1.27 centimeters, or you guys see it, because I know some people read measurements different in the as opposed to the U.S. and in other countries. So you just need to know that. And then you will need some bias tape. So this is double fold bias tape. There's 4 yards of it, and it's 1/4 of an inch. And you can also see that the measurements are shown a little bit different too, so you'll know. So making sure you guys can see that. And then it's hard to find the bra strap hooks. So if you can see this, there's this little hook. It's clear that's inside of it. It's like a bra strap hook, but that's exactly what it's for. And it's made for pulling like the, what we call it? They're for bras where you're trying to do a sports style bra and you're trying to close that in so you don't see the bra straps along the back sides of your back. But this is what we need. We need 2 of these, and there's 2 in here, but they're attached to this one strap, this one elastic strap. So I'll show you how we're going to use this. And then if you notice that this is actually like a polyurethane type paper, it's plastic and papery at the same time. It's almost thinking that it's like a plastic bag. So I'm going to actually use, well, I'm going to show you quite a few things that you can use that don't tear on you. This is called tracing paper. So you can find tracing paper at a craft store, fabric store, Hobby Lobby. I believe you can also find it at Walmart, Target. But it's paper. So you can use this to mold to add to your caps so that you can be able to sew down, because you can actually sew on this. It's pretty thick. It's not like vellum paper. Vellum paper is a little bit thicker. So if you find that, you can use that. But this is just tracing paper. You can use that. You can also use like a plastic bag. I prefer not a shopping plastic bag, but something of this sort that you have gotten something packaged in. You can use this. We'll cut it up and use it to create this in order for it to lay everything flat. So you can use plastic. And this is actually door insulation kit that I got from a dollar store. So it's also that plastic that actually molds from heat, but it's nice and thin enough to use to add this onto your caps so that when you go ahead and decide to sew your wefts on, see, it's pretty nice. I like this. It doesn't tear, it doesn't stretch, but it's pretty nice to, when you get ready to add your wefts onto your caps, this won't stretch on you and you can still sew on top of it. And keep in mind with these caps, whenever you sew tracks onto it, the idea is to take this plastic off. So you'll notice on the inside, the plastic is being taken off. So you will learn how to make these live. So you'll learn how to make these live. So that you are aware, this is going to be on Zoom. So you want to go into the website and you want to go into the student area, and where it talks about the live on the date and the time, that's what you want to click on. And if you are a student, you're able to get right on in, you get access. You'll just click and join the live and you'll see me live. It will be on a Zoom app. And the reason why I'm using that app, because I want to be able to hear if you guys have questions, and I can easily show you based off the questions that you ask me. I probably may not be able to see you as much because I will be doing it on my cell phone. So I'm kind of trying to introduce this and do this a little bit new, but it will be recorded so that everybody will be able to come back to it if you're unable to join the lives, and also if you are in the lives and you want to come back and reference the information. So these are the materials that you are going to need. If you need to remember or know everything that I just mentioned, just rewind this video and look at everything that I have as far as tools that we will be using. And part 1, we will be starting with these caps first. So So you'll learn how to make the nape piece, the ear tabs, the top piece, how to get this plastic, you know, molded to the cap, to the wig heads correctly, and then we'll talk about how you can add these straps on. So that's what we will be doing. That's what, it may be a few videos, so keep that in mind. There's a part 1 and there's a part 2. So depending on how far we get within the hour, keep that in mind. I'm going to do as much as I possibly can, but you will learn how to make these on your own if you need them to be made wherever you are from. So other than that, make sure you are aware of all of the updates and everything to the site, and I will see you guys in the Zoom live, and I'll see you guys in class. Bye.